Go. Let's do this. Continuing LOK Digital once again. Whoops. Also hitting the rocks, hitting the minerals with my elbow. Let's keep this going. How is everybody doing? This was the new keyword. So, it was Lolo. We were learning Lolo, which lets you click and then fill in an entire diagonal. So let's try that again. So I think it was like, local, what's going on? How are you? How goes it? You're the first one in. Welcome in. We are playing some more LOK Digital. How's it going? All right. Regan is here as well. What's going on, Regan? How was your day? Did you have any run-ins anywhere in any parking lots? I'm restarting this one world. All right, yeah, so we do TA and then we can clear all the blanks. That's easy enough. Lolo was our new one that we learned. And then we get an angle like that. That was the new one. Yeah, Regan, that sounded crazy. Glad everything's okay. Good snacks. That's good. That's good. Okay, so here's a Lolo right here. I don't think we want to do that because then there's nothing to fill in. But what's new? How's it going? A TA would be good. It's been a bit. It's been a bit since I played this. This is gonna be bad. Ooh, what if we did this right here? Then we can get a tlack. Ooh, look. Then, okay, we got this. Then another tlack. Then we do here and here. Jennifer, hello. What's going on? Jennifer, were you here last time? I have had lots of good Canadian snacks. Also, look at this amazing medallion right here that was created by none other than Regan, who is here. Yes, Jennifer. I have not played it since last week. It was a little bit of a stream hiatus. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. Look at that. Isn't that cool? Regan made that. Those are porcupine quills on the bottom. Isn't that awesome? Bumblebee, welcome back. What's going on? Jennifer, I know, it's so good. I'm setting it down carefully. I am going to hang it up back there. We also got a whole package of Canadian snacks as well. All right, did you guys see what we did here? I'm going to back up a little bit. Mango, hello. Yes, thank you. I did announce in Discord for once. Yeah, it's going to look good. I wanted to exactly set it in the right spot and not rush it. So I wanted Pokey looking at it with me. But I wanted to show it off here before I even hung it up. So I'm going to hang it up right after this. Hello. No progress on your thesis, Bumblebee? Oh no. Oh no. All right. Okay, well, watch this. Yes, we unlocked Lolo. So here's Lolo. You'll be fine. All right. All right. So I think we want to make a tlack, right? So Lolo, for anyone that doesn't know, gives you an angle. Like that. Or like that. Right? No worries, Mango. Stuck on an ad. So now we can do TLX turn tlack, which lets us get our two things, which would be this and this. And then TX turn tlack. Get rid of these two. Axolotl. And then TA, get rid of the X's. Does that make sense? Very nice. Oh, behave. So we have a Lolo, we have a Tlack. That's how we can start this one. Lolo or Tlack. Or Tlack right here. There's also a LOK. There's also a LOK. Probably not that though. Probably want the Tlack too. Colors talk. So the way this game works is, so there's only certain words we can make. Yes, Mango, we're here as well. All right, so let's say we do Tlack. We need a Lolo and a LOK, right? Maybe we start with. Does that still get us a Lolo? No, it doesn't. Should we start with Tlack? Layla, hello. You got this game on mobile. You made the first 3 levels. You have to pay now. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. I just bought it on Steam. Yes, thank you, Bumblebee. Like, once again, very helpful. Derek, thank you for the follow. All right, Layla. So we're kind of far. This is World 7. Hello, Shrey over on Reddit. All right, so let's say we do Tlack. And then, I don't even know. We need Lolo. Can we do like this? And then do a Lolo and do this? No, they need a LOK to finish this. This is a LOK. Oh! There we go. Layla, Lolo. Okay, Lolo. I think it's gonna be that. This is what Lolo does. So also the X's make you turn, okay? So an X is you can turn and continue the word. So Lolo, if you clicked, it'll get everything in a diagonal. It'll fill in like that. Everything on a diagonal. There's only really 2 diagonals, this and this. So that's what Lolo is. So I think what we need is a Tlack. All right. Tlack. Shrey, hello from India. What's going on? This is called LOK Digital. So we have a Tlack. We can hit these 2 because they're next to each other. We can do a LOK and get this one. And a Lolo and get this one, and we're done. Look at that. Come on. Nice room. Thank you so much. Your name I cannot read over on Reddit because it's not English, but appreciate the compliment. All right. Ooh, this is a suspiciously looking, simple looking one, right? Oh, wait. What can we make? What can we even make here? Wait, there's like nothing. Thank you, Regan. Wait, what can we make? There's no TA, there's no LOK, there's no Tlack. Wait, how does this one work? Is there something I'm missing? Wait, can you go around and use it again? Oh, you can use a word. You can use letters twice. You can use letters twice. You're from Lugosieva and you love furries? Oh, that's fun. What's my favorite movie? Mad Max Fury Road. Axolotl is not an option, but look, we can make so we can go around twice. Yeah, isn't this game great? So we can make Lolo, and then we can click here. And then if we hit T and then A, we can hit the X's and get rid of all the X's. Do you guys understand that? Hey friends, we will have to mute you. It is not axolotl, but I do appreciate your excitement about the word axolotl, but that is not the correct word. All right, so ready? L-O-L-O. We can use it twice. We click here and get the diagonals, and then we get TA, and we can click the X's. That was cool. That's gonna make this a lot more difficult too. Like a lot more confusing, I think. So there's a Lolo. Can we get to Tlak at all? So Sal, no, we're not making real words. All we can make is Lolo, Tlak, Ta, LOK. And I think that's it. All right, Regan, good luck with that. Let us know how it goes. Not axolotl is not right. So we can make a LOK. No, we can't. I think we have to start with Lolo, right? Low. Oh, we can't turn there. Oh, this got really difficult. Oh. Here's a LOK. Oh, here's a LOK. And then what if we get that? And then if we do a low, like this, and then a TA like that. Look at that. Come on. Bumblebee, yeah, there were 2 people that knew all the solutions to this, and it was very, very good and very helpful. Oh, there's another world? All right, we got to check that. Let's see what's new. We can also do the much more difficult stuff on the current world. Let's see. To type? Okay, so we type in the letter. Yes. Thank you, Mango. So now we have to type in a letter. Oh, and that makes LOK. Oh no. What are these R's? The R's don't do anything. The plot thickens. Yeah, I know. The R's we just have to clear, I think, probably with the TA. This could be an O, I guess. A LOK. I don't think the R... Yeah, we can't go through the R or anything. Oh boy. So that's TA. And then get rid of... But we can't get to this TA now. There's no way to get there. Wait, we need Tlak. We need Tlak. That's what we need. Can you make the question mark an X, Venus? Yes, we could do that. If you think that'll work. But what if this is Tlak and we get rid of this and this? And this is TA, we get rid of that, but then there's still a question mark left. Oh wait, you can just fill it in whenever you want. Okay, I know what to do. Gwen, it's getting harder and harder to explain right now. But you can make Tlak, LOK, Ta, and Lolo as words, and each one does something. Yes. Yes, A. Yes, we're gonna make it an R. So, thank you, Bumblebee. All right, guys, look, so we're gonna make, okay, the question mark is we have to pick the letter, okay? So we're gonna make it an A, all right? So that's Tlak. Tlak then lets us get rid of 2 adjacent things. But they're also adjacent if there's blue, if there's black in between them. So adjacent includes, like, this counts as adjacent, so that we can get rid of that, right? This we can make an R, okay? Oh, we can't just make it an R, we have to use it. We have to use it. Okay. What if we do this? What if that's an A and we get rid of these two, and then this is an A and we get rid of, oh no, that doesn't get us far enough. Z, like we can make another TA, but we can't. Oh, we can't reuse the T either. Okay, all right. That's a tricky one. Yes, I see 100 people hanging out. If you're having fun, drop a follow right here. Literally stop scrolling and help us figure this out, because this is such a confusing game. I have no idea what to do sometimes. So everyone stop scrolling, please, and help us. Maybe it needs to be LOK. Gwen Jones, this game is called LOK Digital. It's very confusing. Use the TA on the question mark? Oh, wait, Nelson? Mikal has no idea what's going on. Hold on. I think that'll work. So O, get rid of, sorry, not O. A, get rid of these. TA on the question mark, make it an R. That's brilliant, Nelson, brilliant. That was great. Oh, this is getting so confusing now. LO, LOK. We could get rid of this, but then there's just a question mark left. What if we made this TLAC? Then there's only one to get rid of. This is so confusing, guys. Yeah, we could do that. No, it's not Spark. It's it's oh, a BE. Okay, so Gwen, it's just so hard to explain. Bumblebee, please, can you explain this? We're so far into the game, it's so hard to explain this to everybody. Basically, could we make a BE? We could. And then this could be an L. And then we could make LOK. But then there's nowhere left to click. But that was a great suggestion. I don't know how to do this one. Mango, do we need a TA, maybe? What if we TA and make it a K? They're all separate puzzles. Dawson is back because they're lost. No one knows how to play this. Yeah, thank you, Mango. What if we do a TA and then click on this and make it a K? That doesn't work either. Pokey says it's such a small puzzle, you got this. Get L on left and O for LOK. What do you mean? So we can make BE, TA, LOK. Reginald says Clark. Slark. That's not actually how we're playing this game. JR likes LX, okay. Oh, an X. Wait, you could have an X here. You could have an X. Does it let you do that? L, X. Okay, no, it doesn't let you do that. It doesn't like that. It's not trivia. Maybe we should go to a different level. You could type in BE, and then if this was a... Wait. Okay, I know what to do. No. This is, okay, BE lets you type in any letter, right? So this could be a T, okay? No. BE, you type in T, And then TA, you hit K, and then it's done. Did you guys follow that? It's the puzzle from hell? Did anyone understand that? No? Oh no. I feel like I'm gonna be on my own at some point. So these connect. At this point, I no longer know how to explain this game. Bumblebee's got it. Certain word jumbles give you specific abilities, and then you can clear the board. Yes. Yes, there's a TA. There is a TA. We could get rid of all of the... All of the what? Question marks? Can we leave it as a question mark? Oh, we can. So Gwen, the abilities are, it's a little hard to explain. Lock. Oh, maybe should I go to a different level? It's so confusing here. Let me go back. Okay, let me go back. Let's just go back. We haven't completed these white ones. All right, this is better. Okay, I can explain it better here. A little bit. All right. You can't go diagonal. So look, the goal of this game. Okay. Everyone focus. Everyone lock in. Stop scrolling. I'm going to explain this game right now. Okay, everybody watch me, watch the game. Okay. The way this game works is you can make certain letter combinations to make like fake words. So the fake words are LOK. But also the X lets you turn and doesn't count as part of the word. So right here, I just made LOK, right? If you make LOK, you can click somewhere and get rid of any tile, anywhere you want, one tile. Okay, that's LOK. If you have TLAK, T-L-A-K, oh wait, okay. So I can make this an L. I'll explain that part. TLAK is another word, okay? TLAK lets you get rid of two different tiles, but they have to be next to each other. So like I could get rid of this and this. They're next to each other because this gap counts as being next to each other. So that's TLAK. Two adjacent tiles. It could be here, it could be here, it could be here. All right, that's TLAK. So there's lock and TLAK. There's also BE, and again the X just lets you turn. It's a conductor. So BE lets you pick and type a letter somewhere, like TLAK. Then I can make TLAK, all right? So that's what BE does. There's one other one though, okay? Yes. Yes, Zaven. So there's one other thing that you can make, and it's TA. So again, the X you can go right through like it's not even there, or turn with it. So TA, if I click on K, it gets rid of all the Ks. If I click on X, it'll get rid of all the X's. If I click on spaces, it'll get rid of all the spaces. L's will get rid of all the L's. So TA just gets rid of everything. Does that make sense? So there's lock, gets rid of one thing. TLAK gets rid of two adjacent things. BE lets you type a letter into a blank. And then TA lets you click on one tile and get rid of everything. And then the only other thing is Lolo. Yes. Madison says good. Gwen, I think it's not sarcasm. There's also one that's Lolo. If you get LOLO, then you can clear in a diagonal across the whole thing. Maybe if I go back to like one of these easier levels. Okay, so TLAK. No, wait, you can't turn there. You can go straight across here like lock. And then you can get rid of... Yeah, you could go like this and make TLAK, like all with turns. Because the X's don't count. TLAK. And then you can get rid of these two, but then you can't make anything here. So what you can do though is go straight down and make lock. and get rid of this one, right? Lock, get rid of this one, and then T. Remember the X just lets you turn. Hit the A, and we just made TA, and then we click and get rid of all the X's. Right? Lolo isn't in this world yet, so Lolo isn't coming up yet. So we're back to world 8, all right? So now we all together need to solve this one. You guys ready? So we could start with lock, and we can get rid of one spot somewhere. Or we could start with BE, and maybe add like... Maybe add an L here if we want tlac. Or we can make, instead of tlac, we could make this an X and then do TA. Like Madison's saying, and then we could get rid of like all the spaces or something, but I don't think that's gonna work. Like, cause we could do lock here. There's gonna be too many things left. Like to do TA, there's too much stuff left. There's no way to get to the end now. So yeah, we could also do lock and skip the space and then do TA. Ooh, look at this. Do TA and then X here. Wait, no, sorry. We could do BE and then X here. And then TA... Get rid of the spaces. No, and then TA, get rid of the X's. Nah, there's still an L and a K. So, Madison has an idea. Wait, put X then L. Alright. So that's what we're trying to solve. So we could start with lock. We really can only start with lock or BE, right? Like that's it. Gwen says get rid of the LS. Oh, get rid of all the L's. Austin. Austin, just stay. You'll see. We're gonna struggle slowly through this. So maybe we don't start with lock. I kind of like this. I kind of like... So, Austin, the X's let you turn. So, like, lock, and then we could click here. And then we could do TA. But I don't know about this. I don't know about that. What if we do BE and we did... Put the L here. Tlac gets rid of two adjacent things. Gwen, I don't know. Tlac gets rid of two adjacent things. Like, say we wanted to... Let's just say we wanted to get rid of... this and this. Wait. And then we wanted to go lock and get rid of this. And then TA and get rid of the X's. There's still a space left. Ah... That was close. That was close. The goal is to fill this whole thing up with black spaces. Bumblebee. Okay. What if we try again? TA. What if we get rid of the spaces now? And then we do BE and make... Oh no, shoot. Now there's no blank spaces for the BE. What if we do BE and make this an X? And then TA and get rid of blanks? No. There's still an L and a K. Jordan has an answer. Do lock and go to the L above and go from there. Yeah, let's think about this. We don't need this L at all, right? We can't make a lock. We can't make a tlack with it. It's not something we need. So what if we, yeah, what if we tried that and then did tlack? But we can't get rid of, there's no two adjacent. Wait, we could also put an A here. And then do TA that way. Does that even help us? And then TA this way. That's still an ACK left. There's still an ACK. And maybe we need the tlack, do you think? Maybe we really need the tlack. I also have no idea what's going on. Tlack and X next to it. Unfortunately, there's no way to get rid of that with the tlack. I kind of like this. Lock this and then tlack this. Doesn't this seem like it should work? Zaven might have an idea. Wait. No, I lost it. Look, if this was an X, and then we went like this, you can almost make a tlack out of that. Is that something? Do you guys think that's something? No. That felt like it was close. It didn't work though. That felt so clever. Yes, Jordan, we're basically in Severance. That was your idea, Mango? Man, it's so hard to explain this game. I'm so sorry to everybody that's joining. Yeah, so I'm actually PapaPupp's innie right now. His Audi sent me onto TikTok to figure out how to play this game. And it's really about emotion and just trying to get a sense of what the letters are saying and how we feel about the letters. I have an idea. Maybe we back out of that one and just go to this other world that we're on and maybe back up a little bit. Madison, I know that would have been a good idea, actually. Let's try. Do you guys want to try a different level? Just take a little break, or do you want to go back? Do you want to go back? We can go back. We can go back. These aren't even the extra hard ones on this world. Yes, thank you, Austin. Those are the words. This is called LOK Digital. All right, we can get, listen, we're all smart. We can figure this out. Let's make that an X again, okay? Because I think we're onto something with having a big turn around the whole thing. Just a whole different game. Lolo, can we make a Lolo? Oh, LXOLO. Is there another BE? We can make a Lolo. Can we make a Lolo? No. Lolo gets the diagonal. Hello, Morgan. Oh, I don't know how to do that. Okay, Svenny has an idea. Lock on single one. Lock on single one. BE to make tlack on L above. Oh. Tlack. Oh! Svenny, did you just figure that out? Did you finish that out? Andonova. Look, and then TA, get rid of the X's. Did you guys follow that? Did you guys follow that? Tlack. So we were onto something with the tlack around the thing. That was genius. Okay, now I think of the harder levels. Well, they each get harder. There's 4 left in this world, okay? So everybody lock in on this. This looks like it won't be that hard. Svenny, did you figure that out? Like, that's amazing. Ollie, hello. What's going on Red App? All right, guys. Oh my God. All right, there's a tlack right there. There's no tlack. There's a TA right there, so we could get rid of stuff if we wanted. There's... Man, I don't even know. I don't even know. I don't even know. Let's just make a tlack and see what happens. TXL. Is there another tlack? There's a tlack. There's a lat. TLAX. We get rid of that. Now there's a tlack. We just need to get to the A. Right? That was so close. Right? Maybe we need this TA still? The geodes look amazing. Thank you, Hasser. Please do an easy level. Aurorales is beginning to believe. Oh, that was so close. That was so close to something. Okay, let's try that. We had a tlack. These were the ones we didn't need, right? It was here. If you do TA, get rid of L. Wait, what am I doing? No. All right, tlack. And then we got rid of... What did we get rid of? Look at this. This gets us a tlack. Oh my God. And then TA. Can we get some ruse for that? Just type R-O-O-O-O-O, like a bunch, like roo. Also, I feel like this is a good time for some of you that are having a lot of fun here and hanging out. We also have a Discord where we can further help explain this game and how it works. This one's sus. So do drop a follow. Thank you guys for the ruse. You can join our Discord, discord.gg/PapaPupp, or just go into Discord, hit add server and type in PapaPupp. We have a lot of geodes here. So right now we can do a quick little one of the geodes revealed right here. That is amethyst, a beautiful amethyst geode. We also have citrine here. Nice little citrine. Also a beautiful geode that we've got. And then there's more behind me. There's a bunch behind me. If we get, guys, if we get 5 people to join the Discord, I will grab that amazing Colombian quartz and hold that up to the camera, and it's like literally amazing. The citrine is not, the citrine was not, no, it wasn't crazy expensive or anything. It's these ones, some of these were, but I mean, I found them in my backyard. Everyone join the Discord. All right, this is too obvious. There's no, Tlack is way too obvious. This game is never obvious. There, Madison, that's all you got. Oh, Tlack, get rid of BX. Then Tlack can get rid of Lax. Wait. No. Well, we need BE. We need the BE. In my backyard, yes. I definitely found it in my backyard. Gabby, hello, what's going on? Tlack gets rid of two besides each other, yes. TA gets rid of all of one letter, yes. BE makes a space, question mark, a letter. Thank you, that's good. I could pin that one too. No, Madison, that was a good start. So BEX, maybe, but usually we need to save the BE for the end, right? Oh, sorry, I never mind. I don't know what I was saying. Maybe a Tlack and get rid of like... There's another Tlack here. Ollie, I am reading comments on TikTok right now. What's going on, Gabby? Yes, join the Discord. We have events, we do giveaways, we have a lot of fun there. Erlina, welcome in. What is this game about? It's about making certain combinations of fake words that each do certain things. So BE lets you make a thing here. Maybe this is a T for TA. Or do we fill in the middle? But wait, the middle's not connected to anything, right? There's no way to get to the middle. So how do we get rid of that? I want to say that must be an X. How do you get rid of the middle? It's kind of crazy. Wait. I don't know why I thought I almost had it. Top is a TA. Oh, yes, it is. It is also a TA right here. You're right. Get an O. Put an O where? Here? Is that what you mean? We need TA for the end, I think. There's a lock. What if we get rid of this? Oh, we can't turn there. We can't make that turn. Yes, Gabby. I'm telling you, this is too obvious. I don't like the Tlack across the top at all. TA for the X. Yeah, we might have to do TA for the X at the end. Once we're done. That's why X's are always good here. But... and again, there is a Tlack. How can we make this TA at the end? No, we can't. There's a... I don't know what I'm saying. Middle O and then do lock? I don't think there's a way to get to the middle. You can't do diagonal. Mandanova, have a good night. Thanks for hanging out. Join the Discord. Everyone join the Discord. Be with X in the middle, then a TA for all the X's. Yeah. I think you're right. I think this might need to be an X. The TA at the end. Like you get rid of X's at the end, maybe. That's usually a good move. Oh, here's a Tlack. Wait. No, that's the TA though. That's our TA. Do I just keep doing the same thing over and over again? I think I do. There's TA for X's, but that stuff's still there. Yay, Lado, thank you for the follow. What's going on? Mac, we are playing LOK Digital. How bad is my eyesight? I forget. It's pretty bad, though. RTV Infinity, what's going on? Put it on the bottom. Put what in the bottom? Talak, let's let you get rid of 2 adjacent things like that. All right, first of all, guys, it's impossible to connect any word to this middle, right? It's not even possible. Bumblebee, all right, lock with the bottom left L. Where is there a lock? With this? Madison says Tlack, get rid of Z, then BE. Like this. What? No, we can't do a lock that way. I got so excited for a second. Use BE first. Madison says use the other Tlack. Use the other Tlack, Madison. Okay. Use the other Tlack. Wait. But we need a TA at the end no matter what, don't we? I don't. Wait, where's there a lock? Oh, down. Oh my God. How did you guys even see that? Madison and a bunch of you saw that before me. Yes, Madison is very smart. Bumblebee also, yes. Good job. Yes, that also deserves some ruse. Let's go. Zaven, I think you were also saying that a lot, and I was missing what you were saying as well. You guys all got it before me. All right. I just want to point out that these 2 with the stars are always very difficult. So, this is what we're looking at. Let's everyone have a little hydrate, have a little drink. How's it going? Get a drink, have a little sip. Go to your Discord, hit add server, type in PapaPupp, join our Discord. Yes, I do have the pup cup here, the PapaPupp mug with my logo on it. And there, I did crack it, but it's not leaking, so. Yes, good job, everybody. Madison, Bumblebee, Mango, everybody. Yeah, Bald Nana. How are your name is Bald Nana, and your profile picture is a bald Nana. All right, Erlina didn't understand over on Red App. All right. The way this game works is, okay, everybody listen. Melina also, okay, we're gonna go back. We're gonna do a quick explanation level. Okay, not this one. A quick explanation. Let's find a good one. Not that one. None of these are good. A quick explanation for everybody. Oh, that one was so difficult. I'm trying to find a simple one that has all the letters. Okay, this one was good. All right, we're gonna explain this again. Ready? Everybody focus. One more time, we're gonna explain this. Yes, certain word jumbles give you a special ability and the goal is to clear all the tiles. Yes, thank you. Yes, we will go back to the hard levels. A quick explanation, okay? For Melina and everyone else asking. And Erlina. All right, Erlina is on Red App and is listening. Okay. X's let you turn, and basically, like, they don't count in the words. So these are the ones you can make. BE, that lets you click somewhere that's blank, or, yeah, that's blank, and then type in a letter. In this case, we'll type L, all right? So that's BE. Tlack. Yes, Svenny, you were amazing at this level. Tlack lets you get rid of 2 adjacent tiles anywhere, like that, or that, or that, or that. All right, that's Tlack. The other one that you can do, I'll put an X here because you can just go through those, is TA, all right? TA, if you click on the blank, it gets rid of all the blanks. If you click on the L, it gets rid of all the L's. If you click on the K, it gets rid of all the Ks, okay? We use those a lot at the end to clear stuff. That's TA. So far you've learned BE makes a blank into a letter, Tlack gets rid of 2 adjacent spots, and TA gets rid of all of one thing. There's also LOK, L-O-K. If you just get L-O-K, you click in one place and it fills it in. So like, for example, you could do L-O-K, click here, and then now you can do TA and get rid of like the X's or something. So it's LOK, Tlack, BE, and TA. There's also a Lolo one, L-O-L-O, but we don't have that yet on this one. And that's it. So now we're on this difficult level where we have to use all that stuff. So you can skip over it. You can pretend like all these blanks aren't even here. You just go over them. Yes, Gabby. How have you been? How's your mom? What's going on? PAX is coming up in 2 weeks. By the way, for anyone that doesn't know this, I haven't really fully announced it yet. PAX East Gaming Convention is in like 2 weeks. On May 8th, 2 weeks from today, May 8th, I am going to be competing in the PAX Arena Stream Stars event, doing a tournament up on stage in person at PAX East in Boston, Massachusetts, competing for a prize. So with 8 content creators, they invited me to do it. So come to PAX. It'll also be streamed in a couple places. I'll post all that as it gets closer. Okay, in the meantime, let's start to figure this out. So, okay, what can we even make? Tlack? No. Is there a BE anywhere? Is there a LOK? Where do we start on this one? Does anyone see anything? BE. Is that the only way we can start? Do you think that's it? There's only BE, right? Or is there something else? Scott, hello. There's a TA here? Where? Where's there a TA? T, X, L. I don't see a T. There's an, right? You can't go diagonal. Is there actually a TA somewhere? Oh, okay, yeah, you can't do diagonal. Okay, so there's a BE. You think X at the bottom for Tlack? TX, okay. X right here. Is this on VR? I don't think so. OX does not work. There's Tlack. Oh, look, this could be an X to do BE again. So what if we get rid of this U to make BE? Or both of these U's? Does that do anything? I'd have to get rid of this T also, though. BE. I don't know. What do you guys think? BE make an X next to BE to make another. Yes, Mel. Yeah. I don't like getting rid of a T. Let's just try it. Let's just try it and see what happens. Put an X here. This probably needs to be an X. But now, yeah, no, I got rid of the T, which is TLAC or TA, right? I don't think that's any good. Leah, leak is not a word that we can choose. Perfect, Mango. I appreciate your enthusiasm, though, Leah. Leah. The U's do nothing, Gabby, so we just got to get rid of the U's. This is LOK Digital. So, actually, that is a good point. We need to get rid of the U's. But there's nothing we can make from here, right? I think we definitely need to do TLAC. But what do we do? Is there a Lolo? No, this is actually before the Lolo was revealed. L to the right. Yes, it is made up words with puzzles, yes. It's very good. I don't know what to get rid of. Maybe this. I think this is the key. Like, what do we get rid of right here? Mel says make another BE instead. Oh, like right here? That doesn't seem right, because then we'll never use this B. Alright. We'll try it, though. Oh, and then we can put the X here. And then do TLAC. I don't know. I don't know about that. If that's even what you meant. Amber, this is called LOK Digital. UB, put a T in the space. Change it to X instead. Which one? This one? The B. You think make that an X? And then this is a BE. And then we made this an X. We did this before. All right, let's just say we have to end with TA. The only way to get rid of the X's is TA, right? So TA has to be at the end. Which means if we use this, we still need an A somewhere. Oh, that could be here. That could be an A maybe at the end. Do you guys think? So we need this T. We can't make a BE right here because it's U's in the way. Get rid of TU? Where's there a lock? L O. If that was an X, there could be a K. We're getting close. L O K, right. So we need an X there. Get rid of second X. Get rid of second X. Yeah, how do we make a BE? B X X X T B X B X X. If that was an E. Yeah, but we need the TA, don't we? Wait. What if that's a T, though? That could be our last T. I don't know. This could be a T. To get us to A? This is a T? No, but now we can't get lock, right? Now there's no lock. Harvey, hello. There's no new words. Lolo was the last one. It's only LOK, TLAC, TA, and BE in this one. Andrew, yes, this game, I think, is on mobile. I think some of it's free, and then you have to pay for the rest. Get rid of the second X and put an X on top left. Get rid of the second X? Where? I feel like the way we've gone here, we have to get rid of this one, right? Get rid of the bottom X. No TLAC. B-Mirror, you went and tried the game, so now you understand it. Try to start with the U and turn around with the X. Okay. Do we like this so far? We've made 2 BEs. Do we like this? X at top right. Second BE. Yeah, we need an X here. Oh, put the X here. Then LOK. Okay. Oh, and then BE right here, maybe? BE right here. And then X. And then TLAC. And then TLAC. And then the X will get to TA from here. Like this. Is this what you're saying? And then we clear the X's? Wow. That was good. Honestly.
Welcome to the Pappatorium.
That deserves a celebration. Good job, everybody. Madison, you seem suspiciously quiet during that one. Or maybe I was missing your comments. I feel like maybe you, like me, were completely overwhelmed, Madison. But good job, everybody. Let's go. Everybody, Roo, R-O-O-O-O-O-O-O. Also, join the Discord. No one has joined the Discord. The first person to join the Discord, I will grab this amazing Colombian quartz and show you guys. And we'll have a big celebration of showing a mineral. It'll be so much fun. Bald Nana, thank you for the follow as well. I appreciate that so much. Let's go. Let's go. All right, back to the game. Enough of that. Enough of that. Erlina, yes, they're very smart. They're very smart. Oof. Okay, so this is the hardest level, okay? Of this entire world. There's one left. So this is the most difficult level. The goal is to get keys to unlock. The sign never flashes. There we go. So we need 8 keys to get this. You guys can't see, but there's currently 5 up in the corner. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we're about to get a 6th key. You had the last one complete around, but how to get there was a complete mystery. All right, all right. Ollie on Red app. I'm gonna call you Ollie. The game is basically a puzzle game where you're trying to clear up and get rid of turn everything into black. Okay, new level, guys. New level. This is gonna be very difficult. Okay. Very difficult. Diablo's here. What's going on? Xbox. Oh my God, it's Diablo's birthday, guys. It's Diablo's birthday. Here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Diablo. Happy birthday to you. I usually don't do that alone. There's usually other people in the stream. I'm so bad at singing. Happy birthday, though. What's going on? That's Diablo's happy birthday song. How are you? What is your plan? Are you eating Cuban bread or what are you doing? That was beautiful. It was sophisticated. All right. So there's a lock. Everyone, especially join the Discord and tell Diablo happy birthday in the Discord. Also, I want to show everyone again this. Regan sent this. Not for Diablo's birthday, but it's a medallion. It's her, she's a Canadian, indigenous Canadian person, and she made this. Like a Native American, she made this. Native American Canadian. It has actual quills from porcupine at the bottom. Setting it down carefully. I'm gonna be hanging it up soon, right back there in that spot. Okay. All right. We can do lock. There's a BE right here. Is lock the only option? But happy birthday, Diablo. Getting a petty, then going out to eat with your family. Nice. And a hotel at Miami Beach. Nice. Send us pictures of the hotel. Are you going to go out and do the clubbing thing? Because that's, you know, I was planning to do that, obviously, during PAX in Boston, Massachusetts. Me and Pokey are going to go. I'm going to bring the Steam Deck and just sit in the corner. To join the Discord, go into Discord, scroll to the bottom of all your servers, hit the plus, and type in PapaPupp, and you get there that way. So, Tay, what's going on? You missed me. Excellent. Well, welcome back. How are you? Over on Purple App. Eduardo, I see you there as well. Welcome back. Sorry, I missed that. I have all the chats going. We have Red App, Purple App, and TikTok. Space Part 2. All right, Svenny already has an idea. So there's a lock. Wolftail has joined the Discord. Let's go. All right, we have 2 people join the Discord. All right, guys. We had 2 people join. Real quick before we continue the puzzle. Look at this beautiful Colombian quartz right here. Do you see this thing? Look at that. Isn't this amazing? Gorgeous Colombian quartz. Welcome to the Discord, guys. Also, Diablo, if you're still there, hold on.
Thank you for the follow.
Yes, JR Ceramics, little bits of the Colombian quartz do break off sometimes when I pick them up, but they're only little pieces. You know, nobody steal. It is real. I also have my selenite wand here. With this wand, by the power given to me through the status of being a geologist and a gamer, Diablo, I bless you with a happy birthday. And there you go. Because I'm also a wizard, if you guys didn't know. Because of this beautiful selenite wand. I don't cast a lot of spells. It's only... You know, I could do Harry Potter spells, but I don't know any of them. Yes, you are blessed. Have a blessed birthday and a happy year and all that. All right. There's more minerals back there. You can see them better on Purple App if I go full screen over there. So if you want to see them, go follow on Purple App and I can switch. All right, guys. Back to the game. Back to the game. Svenny had an idea. Lock on the N in the top right. Wait, what was it? You are definitely blessed. So N we don't need. P we don't need. You think get rid of the N there. And then B with top right square to bottom left E. Oh, like this? Like that? That's interesting. Could this be an E again? you think? Think that could be an E. Then after lock, there's a BE. Yes. There's a tlack. So we could put an A here. Madison just says O. O to make lock. Oh. Or we could do that. We can also do a tlack. I think we're just running out of things to do though. It's like, now what? I think we're already out of things to do. Get rid of P and N, but like, now what? Oh, a B. Yeah, there's no blanks left. I think we gotta back out of this one. I think we ran out of stuff. Yes, we always need to keep a TA till the end. That's true. I think we need a TA at the end. Make the E and L so you can do lock. Which one? We could also do a lock here, as Madison was tentatively suggesting, after being scared like me about this game. None of this... There's so much extra stuff here, though. I don't know. I don't know about any of this. Okay, let's back out. Let's just hold on. Madison, lock lets you get rid of just one thing. Baba also joining the Discord. Let's go. Absolutely prime video. So lock is just one thing. Any one thing. Get rid of D. Okay, Bumblebee, hold on. Get rid of D. Then put an X up here. Oh. Whoops. Like this? Is this what you mean? Is that what you mean? Zaven says if you make the top BE and lock, you get to the top and get it to an A. Wait. Put an X. Wait. Madison, L instead of X can be LOL. What? What? Make a BE? Okay, wait. Okay, yeah, JR thinks we definitely need to go up like a BE like that at some point. Is that what you mean? Lock, you mean, Madison? Can we all agree we just make a lock here? You know what? Actually, listen to me. We don't make a lock there because this game loves tricking us into taking the simple steps. Although now that I say that, I think there's literally nothing else we can do. Is that correct? Is there anywhere else we can go? Let's just back up for a second. Can we start with anything but lock? Is there anything else? I also don't understand this game. There's no ta, there's no BE. Okay, JR has something. Lock. Get rid of the D. BEX lower right. Oh. Look at this BE right here. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. What if this is an L? What if this is an L? And then we get rid of this. Then we do a BE, and this is an A eventually to do law. Trash? Oh, tlack. Wait, this is tlack. TXX. Oh, there's no way to get to the A. Right? But there's no way to get... There's no way to get back down. There's no way back down. So close. Slack from the T bottom right, Arlena says. Yeah, we could get there. Change the L to an X. Which one? How far back are we going? Like this is an X? Make them all X's? Wait, but then what do we make? We can't make anything, right? Is there a slack? No, there's no slack. Is there a lock? What are you guys saying? There is a slack? There's a slack here? How is there a slack? Bottom L, go right, then up, then right. Oh! There's a lock there. Who saw that? Harvey? All right, Mango, have a good night. Get rid of the P. There is a lock here. Oh my god, then get rid of the N. Then there's a B. And then there's nothing left after that. Tlack. There's a tlack. Oh, this is so close. Oh, this is it. This is it. This is it. You guys are brilliant. Look at that. Then TA. Let's go. Easy. Good job, guys. I think you all got that. Again, you all got it except me. This is just tlack to get the key. World complete. Let's go. Okay. Oh, I'm nervous to keep going, though. Zaven was way off. Oh. Is this the Lolo one? Yeah, alright. So just anyone that hasn't seen this one, Lolo lets you get a whole diagonal like that. So, like, Lolo, diagonal. Alright, so we already solved these, though. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 puzzles to solve this world. And then there's this one where it's got all the question marks, where you just type in letters that usually make words, which is really confusing. So that's like the pro level. So this is what we have right now, okay? This is what we're stuck with right now. Bumblebee is suddenly exhausted from this. Alright, Bumblebee, good luck with your thesis and everything. If you haven't I think you joined the Discord. If not, join the Discord. Everyone join the Discord. A 10-hour exam for the past 2 days, 3 hours worth of work and 7 hours of sleep. Whoa, how'd it go, Harvey? Is that exam for... No, that's the GRE. What's the GCSE for? Nice, Bumblebee. Okay. Svenny's also going. All right, good night, Svenny. All right, so we can start with the BE. Is that the only thing? We probably need a Lolo. Daisy, I will explain it. So BE lets you make, for example, an X. The X lets you go through things in turn. So like BE, and then like this could be an A, and then you hit TA, and if you click on the X's, it gets rid of all the X's, or the spaces, all the spaces. So yeah, BE. You know, this could be a lock. I don't know about that, Madison. I feel like that's too simple. You know? Morgan, I'm so excited for PAX. For anyone that missed it, I will be on stage at PAX competing with other content creators for a cash prize of $5,000. It's called PAX Stream Stars. So that's just... Svenny, thank you for the follow and for hanging out. Zaven, don't go to sleep. Don't go to sleep. Just hang out. Yeah, lock is too obvious. I want to say like, what if we just put a BE here and a BE here, and like, I could already see this isn't working at all. The BE here, no, because you need a blank to get rid of a BE. Yeah, we could have, it could be a TA. But I don't know. This B sits kind of funny. Like maybe this should be a BE. Is there even a TLAC or anything here? Like, there isn't. There could be a low. No, there's no low either. All right, so BE. JR likes lock to get rid of this S. Yeah. And then TA to get rid of spaces. No. No, we can't. There's nothing really to get rid of here. Because BE needs a blank to click on. This O doesn't seem very useful down here, does it? Box is not an option where we can only use fake words in this. Lock, TLAC, TA, and BE, and Lolo. Make the blank an L for Lolo? Oh! Dang. Bald Nana, let's go. Oh, no, you can't. Shoot, we need an extra turn. That would have been good, actually. We have to start with BE, right? There's nothing else. What if this is a BE? And then this is a BE? And then this is a K? And then that's a lock. And that's a TA, and that doesn't work at all. That you can only turn when you hit an X. You can't turn to get to an X. All right. You think X on top left? Ooh, that's a good one. I like that actually. Because then you can go through. Ooh, wait, there's a TLAC here. Lock, and then... What am I talking about? There's not a TLAC. I don't know why I thought there was a TLAC. I just completely made that up. Sorry. I do like the X though. The X kind of makes sense. JR thinks we need a Lolo. I mean, this is the Lolo world. Like, this had a Lolo. Oh, remember we learned this? That you can reuse. Like this. Low. Low. Like you can reuse. You can go in a circle and make Lolo. So we can, yes, that's something we learned. So we could maybe do that here if we had an X here and a BE. And then maybe this is an X. No, this is an X. We could do low, low. Oh, it only works if you have enough X's. It only works if there was an... Oh, because we can't turn here. That's why. Mel says BEX in top corner and then BE going to the left instead of down. Okay, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, how do we make a low-low? I don't think we can make a low-low here. I don't think there's a low-low. But it is the low-low world. You think X down here, Nana? And then the other BE. Oh. LO. Make an O. It is something like that. Is there a TA? No. Make an X maybe. I don't think there's a low though. There's a lull. Madison. Harvey, I don't think we can make a low. It's L or Lu. Change X back to O. Is there a low? There's no way to turn. You can't turn here. My bad. My bad. My bad. Also, wait, what did I just do? I just did. What did I just do? What was it? I just did it and forgot. Okay, thank you. Lolo, thank you. Just go left. Erlina, this level's too much. I know. Morgan, you rolled your ankle. What happened? Oh, and then TAX. Man. I'm sorry. That was a tough one for me. It was hard for me to comprehend that one. This repeat stuff is tough. Like the looping is very confusing. Harvey, you were right. You're right. Man, if I was playing this alone, I would never have gotten that. There's a low. Okay, so all we can make is low up here. There's nothing. There's no lock. There's no tlack. We probably have to get this T. I'm guessing the goal is to make like a TA at the end, right here, right? All right, Bald Nana, have a good night. Amy, this is called LOK Digital. Okay, thank you for the rose. No, you're right, Harvey. You're right. Basketball, Morgan. Dang, be careful. Don't hurt yourself. All right, so all we can do is make low-lows. And probably fill in like this stuff. Like to release the TA. Right? Oh, that's what it was, except start here. No, because we need this one too. There's not enough Lolos for that. Maybe I'm using up too much LOLO. We need to loot more. Like, that's not good because it's not... Right? Like, we need more circles. That uses up 2 L's and 2 O's, but there's a version where you just use 1 L and 1 O, isn't there? Like if you reuse the same one. You know what I mean? Like how do we get a loop where we use the same one twice? I guess that's what this is. But then we'd still run out. Start at far right. We could also fill in like that, but that's not gonna work. No, that's not gonna work. You guys have an idea? I know it's not this. I'm just doing the same thing again. What are you guys saying? Erlina, all right. All right, Erlina. Hey, thanks so much for hanging out on Red App. Join the Discord as well. Discord.gg/PapaPupp. We had 3 people join: Wolftail, Stream Bambola, and Baba, I think. So appreciate y'all joining. Okay, go straight across. Ooh. No, that's lol. Wait, in the beginning. All right. Hold on. Start the far right L down to O. Then left from the O to L. And down? Is that what you're saying? Wait. Jojo, what's going on? Welcome. Morgan just says Riki. Morgan, you're saying same ankle twice? Ooh, dang. Jojo, what's going on? Down. Okay, so you guys are thinking go like this? All right, we'll start here. We have Lolo, Tlack, Lok, and Ta. Right now we're trying to make Lolo, which lets you fill in an angle. Like an angle. But we have to make enough Lolos to release this TA right here. Okay. So we started with this Lolo. We start with this one. Madison is lost again. Okay. Top L to the right. What are you guys saying? Okay, what are you trying to say? I'll pay attention. L down left. You guys saying go this way? No, you're not saying that. Okay, we have to reuse L's and O's. That's the problem. Because we're running out down here. Start at the bottom L and go up and to the right. You talking like this again, though? All right. We're gonna start over. Okay, Jojo, this is the problem, right? We can click here, and then we can click here, and then we run out of L's and O's to get this out. Wait. I know what to do. No, hold on, guys. Hold on. I know what to do. I got it figured out. I got it figured out. Just kidding. I don't have it figured out. I thought we could turn here. All right. Harvey has a concept of at the far right L down to O, then left to the L and down to O like this. Is that what you're saying? Then that leaves us loops. Like that. Wait, we still run out of lows though. Look, we still run out. No, wait, we didn't. We didn't. That was enough. Okay. All right, good job. Those weren't even the real hard ones. Oh my god. Harvey, I know. I just couldn't comprehend it. Monkey, hello, and Red App, what's going on? I know you guys had it, I just couldn't comprehend what you were saying. So I apologize. Alright. We have a lock as an option. Okay. JR, have a good night. JR's like, I'm out. That was enough. Jojo has had the same feeling, like this is too much. Alright, so we can make a lock. I just want to see how we can start. There's no TA anywhere. I think it's only lock that we can start with. Oh, there's a TA also. We could start with the TA. Usually we need those for the X's at the end, right? There's 2 locks. Right, 2 locks. We could get rid of this for TA. And maybe get rid of this, just see what happens. And then we have 2 TAs. Get rid of the spaces and then the X's. That leaves the L's and the A's. How do you know what's a lock and what's a tlack? Well, you just make the word. Morgan, yeah, the sound effects are really funny in this game. This game is called LOK Digital. Okay, so we have lock. So the X's let you turn. The X's just let you turn. Or go through them. Okay. Itchy? Is that your name? What is this even? This is called LOK Digital. It's hard to explain. Do not use any locks on blanks or excess for the TA. That makes sense. Right, there's 2 TAs. There's a TA here. This is also a lock. So what do we get rid of with this? Let's just play around with it. Oh, wait. Is that it? No. I just did the exact same thing twice. Yes, we're trying to black out the whole screen. Diablo was here. I did sing happy birthday. You want to use a lock to make a tlack and remove some A's. Like these A's. Where's there a tlack? Where is there even a tlack? T, L, X. TA the A's. Get rid of the A's and see what happens. No, because we need tlack. We definitely need the A's.
So rubbish.
There's 2 locks. How can we make a tlack? Like if this wasn't here, it's almost a tlack, but it's not. Or TLXL tlack, no. Good night, Saven. This is where we get to the really difficult levels. So we gotta lock in on this right now. Lock in. Get it? Lock. I could see getting rid of that for the TA. Okay. Lock the blank and then tlack? Where? Like this way, you mean? Oh. That seemed like something. But you can also do a TA in the blanks to get there. Like that. It's just too much stuff to get rid of. Oh, Lolo! Oh my god, I forgot about Lolo. I forgot about the whole concept of Lolo. You need to TA the X's surely, right? Get a TA for X and then AA for Lolo for blanks. Hold on. Get a TA. T upper left corner. Wait. All right, let's start over. First Lolo. First Lolo. Tlack the A's. That's not what you meant. Tlack How do we make tlac? Where was that tlac? I'm already lost. Locks for the blank. How did we even make that before? You can only turn when there's an X. Get a Lolo before get rid of X with TA. Start with the left side lock. And then make the left of the O black. And then make tlac. Is that how we made tlac? Yeah, okay, it was like that. Okay, okay. So we can make Lolo right here, right now. So what we... I feel like we have to fill this in. Wait, diagonal's here. Oh. Wait, but we need this. The diagonal could get these three. The TAs for the X's, right? 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 So like that. Now we have Lolo. Wait, we don't have... No, we do have Lolo. And get rid of the X's. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at this one. How many of the... There's 2 more hard levels. Guys. This is too much. I don't know if I can handle this. These levels. Oh my god, I gotta fix this one. Hold on. Look, it's getting so crazy, it's bigger than my planning for the stream. Hold on, let me center that. Hold on. Transform, center, horizontally. Is that good? This is easy for Harvey, but not for me. Zaven, but you could also watch one more level. You could watch this level instead of sleeping. Oh my god. All right, there's a tlac. I think we have to start with tlac, right? Is there anything else? Lock, nothing. This is probably our Lolo right here. This is our Lolo. Nice, Harvey. Save but you at school. All right, if you need to sleep, go to sleep. It's okay. Is there a BE somewhere to make this? This needs to be an X. There is an E. If this is Lolo, then we need an X there. But how do we get the B? So we need this. There's no way to make a BE, right? Get rid of the Z and the V. Harvey's like a pro at this. How does that help us though? I'm not seeing it. Oh wait. Ooh. We can also turn here. Oh. Oh, there's a TA there. B-E this way. Ah, yes. There's a TA, which I feel like we always need for X's, but there'd be another TA. Like there's another TA here now. But I don't think that's what we get rid of. I think we have to do TA though, right? There is also a TLAC. If we get rid of this. Instead, do the JY and you can TA the V's. But we also need a TLAC there. What if we get rid of these two? No, wait. Just kidding. Okay, we definitely need a BE. Alfredo, hello. Xavier says TLAC for J and G. Yeah, we definitely don't need those. We definitely need a BE eventually. Like, we need the Z and K gum. We need a TLAC for that. Right? I think we have to make a TA before we make... TA for V. We can't make a TLAC now. We could make a TLAC if this L was in here. So what if we get rid of these two? And then TA for V, and then TLAC for LY. No. TLACing the JL. Yes, Mel. Yes, yes. Get rid of the JG. Yeah, but now... LOK. Oh! And then BE. For an X? For a Lolo? Oh my god. And then a TA for the X's though. THD, what's going on? No, we need that. We got everything but the Y. We're so close. It got a lot more complicated, THD. We're so close. Saven has it? What did we do wrong? We were so close. Don't do the V with the TA. Okay, so go back. The Y's, because there are two Y's. At the end, should we TA the Y's, you think? Okay. And then we did TLAC. And then we did... So next was going to be... Was it the LV? No, because that's LOK. What do we do next? What do we do next? We can get the G and V at the end. TLAC the CV. Or the V... No. The ZV. Yeah, we can't TLAC this because you need two adjacent ones. I mean, that's the only one to get. We could do these two. Did we try these two? Is that what we did before? We can try the ZV. And then lock the... See, there's nothing here in that diagonal. Oh, wait, we needed... Will this work? Hello, Matcha. What's going on? Welcome in. And then BE for the X. And then low. I think we're in the same problem. Yeah, like at this point we need to have the whole middle done. Right? So somehow we're missing the middle. If we could leave two diagonals. If we could leave two that are diagonal. But like none of these are diagonal. These are. Maybe those are left for the end? Have we done that already? You can't load the GV, correct. Harvey, does Harvey have it? And then Tlack. The Y and Z? Oh! Is this gonna work? And then lock the G. And then BE X. And then low. We got it. These two, and then the X's. There we go. Good job, everybody. Kai, it is so hard to explain this. I don't even know. I'm so scared of this one, honestly. I'm going to zoom in again a little bit so it's a little easier to see. This is going to be, I think, our last puzzle here. So everybody lock in. Again, no pun intended. Lock in, and we need to figure this out. This one might take a while. That is not what we're supposed to do. A low right at the top is just a trick. Okay. So we could start. What else do we have here? All right. There's no X's anywhere, so there's no turning yet. So can we make a BE to make a turn? This is going to be hard. Can we make a BE? Maybe a BE to make a turn is the goal. Like, get rid of that. So is this the only thing we can start with, actually? I think it is. There's no lock. Is there a tlack? Lock. TA. No, I think we have to start with the Lolo. Right? There's nothing but the Lolo. And then this maybe? With the BE? You think? Kai, we can make Lola, we can make BE, we can make TA, and we can make Tlack, TLAK. This one looks so difficult. How are we going to get rid of all these random letters that don't make words? Like, seriously, how are we going to do that? You think make an X? Does this have to go here? All right, let's just look. We can't make anything from that. We can't make anything from that. No, there's a lock. And then a BE. And then a BE if we made an X. It's only one. Oh, here's another X. TA. I don't know about this one. I don't know about this. There's a Lolo here. Not a complete Lolo, is there? Zaven says, put an X in the middle, you get lock. Yes, we have a BE. I mean, we did a BE. Top BE. Oh, yes, there's a BE. All right, so we have two B. Do we like this as our starting? Because we could also do this. Does that get us anything lock? No, let's just keep looking. Just to eliminate any other options. No, those are a bunch of random letters. And then there's this one. So we either start here. Matcha, how's it going? We can either start here or here? Where was that lock? We can either start there or there. So you think start here? BE and put an X in the middle for lock. Man, this is tricky though. It's like there's only one solution for this. Like there's so many letters to get rid of. I don't know. There's a BE. I think we need that BE up there instead. Like, I think we might want to start here. And then do lock here. And maybe BE here. Zaven, what do you think? No? Because then there's a BE. I don't know. If we throw an X here, I don't know. Or T. Or TA. There's just so many letters that we can't use. I'm also very confused. I also don't. I no longer understand this game, user. A TA at the end, I guess. What next game do I want to play, Matcha? Well, tomorrow I'm going to be playing Split Fiction with my wife, Pokey. So that'll be a lot easier than this game. I don't know. Does anyone... It's... Alright, we have to start with Lolo. So it's either here... It's either here. It's either here to make LOK. I think it's this because then you have a BE. Or it's down here to make BE. I think it's better up there. I don't know. It just feels better. Doesn't it? A LOK and then a BE. Doesn't that seem to be right? Pickles, hello. Pickles, we are struggling on this level. We've been blasting through them and then suddenly we're just stuck. This is the hardest level of this world. So it's like the hardest level that we've tried to do. I mean, I could see getting rid of this because of the BE. I guess. No, that's okay, Pickles. We could just struggle a little bit. I could see getting rid of that. Oh. Oh. Like, we just gotta get rid of some of these useless letters, like F. We don't use F for anything. Or... like, what else can we put here? And the X seems good. Wait, what if we get rid of S? I don't know. Harvey, you need to help us out. Do you have any ideas on this one? Harvey's so good at this game. Ken's, you love this game. Have you played this? This is LOK Digital, but we're like really stuck on this level. It's been very difficult. I could see maybe just making this a T. You have it on your iPad? We don't know what to do in this one. It's so I don't know. Is there a tlack somewhere? How do we make a Lolo loop? I don't know. I don't know. Like, even if... like, how... like, let's say we could put anything, any letters here. Say this is an X. L, X, X, Lolo. But that's already used up there. L, X, O. But then there's no turn. You think the Lolo and the H is a good start? This one? Lolo and the H? Alright, let's revisit our starts. This does nothing. This does nothing. Henry, Lolo lets you fill in a whole diagonal. Like a whole diagonal. BE lets you fill in a blank with any letter you want. TA lets you get rid of all the same letter. LOK lets you get rid of one spot. And TLAK lets you get rid of 2 adjacent spots. I know, Zaven. I thought Harvey was going to bail us out. So, okay. So let's just make sure there's nowhere to start. This is like a really hard level, so it's hard to explain at this point. The goal, Henry, is to just fill in this whole thing with black, and this is like a super challenging level. So, is there anything to start with besides Lolo at the top? I think no. That's it. So we have to start with Lolo, okay? We have to do this. Let's start down here and just look. Okay, that helps us not at all. This helps us make nothing, right? This helps us make BE, so that's good. All right, this helps us make BE. That helps us make BE, but that's all it does. This lets us do nothing, right? Kyra, hello, what's going on? Okay, so that spot doesn't help us at all. This spot, we can't make anything. TL, no, we can't make anything. That doesn't help us at all. This also doesn't help us at all. We can't make anything. This does not help us either. We can't make anything. Wait, no. Where was our lock starting point? No, that's this. Okay. Our only two options, everybody. The only two options is we can start here on this K to then make lock and then BE, which seems to make sense, or we can block this to make BE. I think it's better to be able to fill up more, and it takes up 4. It's better to be able to make my brain's just not working anymore. It's better to be able to make, so this gets rid of 3 and we can make a lock. This gets rid of 4 and we can make a BE. So what if we then okay, what if we made this L and did lock and then filled this in and made lock and then filled, there's another lock here. No, that's a Z. You dropped scissors under your foot, Harvey? Oh no. Hi, hello, what's going on? This would have to be TA to get, whoops. That would have to be TA in the end. But we have to be able to make Lolo too, don't we? We have to be able to make Lolo. So I really don't think I like this one. I think I like this one. This game is called LOK Digital. Because then we can get rid of this, and then we have 2 Bs or TA. But we need 2 BEs. Okay, I think this is the start. I think this is the start. All right. I think this might be it. You think X in the middle? Yeah, X's in the middle are usually good. Thank you, Alfredo, for the good luck. But what does that even do for us? LO? There's no, like, how does that X even helping us? You know what I mean? And the only other thing we can do is make this BE. I just don't know if that X is really help us. We made Lolo once, so maybe we don't have to make it again. The X lets you go through it or turn without, like, making a word from it. The goal of the game, Mark, is to fill these all in. Maybe that's a T. Maybe this is a X. This one, I don't know. Do you guys think we should cheat? And look it up? Just to see what it is? I think it's either cheat or give up. The keywords are Lolo, Tlac, BE, TA. Like, here's a TA. Like, we have 2 TAs right now. There's just so many random letters we don't need, like, I don't know. Elro, thank you for the follow. Change X. Mark has an idea. Change X to F. Wait, no. No. F doesn't... We can't use F for anything. I think, you don't have to give up for now. I think I'm out of energy and ideas. Can you make Tlax somewhere? Maybe with both BEs you can type. Oh. Henry has a Okay. Henry might not have grasped the game. It does not go diagonal. Can you make Tlax anywhere? No. There's no Tlax. If we just make them both X's, let's just see what happens. LO. Lock. There's nothing here. There's nothing to make. I usually stream at 6 p.m. Eastern time. Let's try the other way just to see, I guess. I don't know. Down here. This isn't right, though. If this isn't X, loaf is not possible. But then that got rid of a TA that we need. So I don't like that starting. And an L and an O. Those are all like good letters. This gets rid of a K though. What about the longest diagonal to start with? Yeah, but then we can't make anything. Zaven really thinks an X in the middle. Tlack. Tlock. We can make Tlock. Wait, you see a Tlack somewhere? Where you see a lock? Oh! Wait, that's different. Oh my god, hold on. Hold on a minute. Zaven, hold on. You might be onto something. Kaylee, what's going on? It is a confusing game. Zaven, you might have been onto something. Because now we have another lock here and then a BE. Right? 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 And the BE could make an X down here, I guess. I'm saying your name wrong. Zave and Mir. What is your name? How do I say it? Zave? Marcel, that is a good guess. Okay, we've got a lock here. We have X's. Maybe get rid of that. Zay. Oh, okay. It's just Zay. Alright, sorry, Zay. Not Zaven. So let's say our BE. There's a TA. Wait, there's a TA right here. There's a BE and a TA. Does that do anything? Does this TA do anything? Oh, I got you, Zay. Harvey sees a tlack. Where do you see a tlack? A. X. T. Where do you see a tlack? Where do you see a tlack? Go back to when you have the top T white. Okay. TLAK. Oh, a tlack. This is a lock still. This is a lock. What if I get rid of this? This is a... No, that's a laws. We get rid of this. Lock. TA. Lock. TA. BE. TA. TAX. TAF. So close. That was so close. There's just a D. That means like a lock should be a tlack maybe, so that we get 2 letters out of it. F, D, R, and Z are all single letters that we don't want. We don't want F, D, R, or Z. Or H. So we get rid of these 2. But we're gonna, I think we're gonna run into the same problem in the end. Unless there's another tlack. Get rid of the R and Z. I think that's what we just did, though. Wait, there's an F. There's an F. Hold on. Is this what we just did? No. Yes, this is it. Oh my god. That was crazy. Harvey, Harvey, we needed you for the tlack. Me and Zay and everyone else were never gonna get the tlack. We were never gonna find that on our own. Like we needed you for that. That was awesome. Lolo. What is this? L-O... Low. Wait, these are supposed to be easy. Lolo. This one's supposed to be easy. Can you guys even see it all? Is it cut off? it's cut off. Sorry. Oh, there's a lock. There we go. Low. Why is this difficult? Regan, yes, we're still alive. Right L to left and right X to go down. Wait. Why? Yeah, why is... Hold on. How am I not doing... This should be so easy. Low. There's numbers now. All right, Regan, awesome. Okay, hold on. Low. I think my brain's broken from this. Bottom one to left, then up and go right to back down. Wait, bottom one to left, then up, then go right and back down. Thank you. And then we need L. Okay. Thank you, Zaven. Zay. Sorry, Zay. Oh, really, Regan? Alright, well, that was our last level, guys. That was actually crazy that we got that far. We have these question mark ones left where you type in a letter as you go. Wosit, we are just now winding down. But catch us next time. All we have left is this last world to finish. And then... Oh, you want to see it? So it's like... if you make something through the question marks, then you can fill them in. Or you can actually... Like, we could make this a J and get rid of 2 J's. And then do tlack. Or maybe actually make this one a J. Get rid of 2 J's. Make this slack and then get rid of these 2. Oh, okay. So the question mark is as you go through it, like X, you can then continue. That's all. I will do this next week. So tomorrow we're doing... I definitely have to... I can't continue this right now because my head will explode. I normally stream Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. The next... Tomorrow we're playing... What's that called? Split Fiction with my wife Pokey and I. So tomorrow... After you make a word with it, Harvey... It does get used. Unless it's an X, then it doesn't get used. It does whatever the letter usually is. So we'll actually probably not continue this till Wednesday next week. I think about it. I am your lost long father. Oh my god, welcome. All right, Regan, sound good. Sounds good. Thank you guys for joining. We will continue this next week, and then I think we will complete it because we have one last world to do, and then a bonus world with 8 keys, and then I guess that's probably the end of the game. So set a reminder right now to come back on Wednesday if you want to see this next week. So you have to wait a week. All right, have a good night, guys. Yeah, Harvey, you have to come back next week to help us finish. You are very good at this. So good job. Wednesday, 6 p.m. next week. Set a calendar reminder. Thank you guys for joining. I'm going to say goodbye here on TikTok. This was a lot of fun. Really appreciate it. Have a good night, guys, and I will see you next time. We will be back tomorrow with Split Fiction, 2-player game. All right, Harvey, 1 a.m. your time. Come back. All right. It's 6 p.m. Eastern time is the time. All right. Goodbye, everybody. Have a good night. Goodbye on TikTok. Goodbye. Also, YouTube, saying goodbye to you as well. There were a lot of you hanging out. Appreciate that. Please do come back again as well tomorrow. We'll be playing Split Fiction. That'll be a lot of fun. So goodbye to YouTube.